Alright. Yo, it's your boy Digital Ginger back with another YouTube video. Let me just double check to make sure everything's on. Sounds on, mic's on, okay. Guys, I just did a 51-minute video about heroes. And since I switched to my monitor, I did not realize that OBS, I had to change all my settings again to make sure the mic, I can talk through my mic. And the most upset feeling ever is knowing you have to remake this video. So what happened was my alliance member told me he's been noticing people's heroes, like people aren't really paying attention to how important their heroes will end up being. Can't believe this is gonna be a quick version of that. It's not gonna be another 51-minute video. So I have a little notepad over here to keep me on track. So hero types. We will quickly go down this little list here. You go into heroes. You will see you have different types of heroes. There's battle, which you use to fight or defend. Development. It's between collection speed, decreasing building upgrades. This guy's for science, decreasing the cost of it. Braith is again for collection speed. This guy is for your warehouse. He increases the percentage of which you can hold. You go down to assist. You have people like this guy, Arcadius, which I personally love. Increases training speed. I also have a buff to where he gives you more infantry in one training troop size, whatever the hell you call it. But the most important one will be the fighting ones. My biggest hero is Rui, just because you can get her through the elf privileges. So real quickly, if you go down to the bottom, when you go into this page, you just simply press on the hero. You hold down, well for me it's click, for you it'd be like on the screen. You hold down, it's going to tell you all this information about her. Her main ability increases cavalry damage by 56.13%, also increases cavalry damage by 0.25 for every 1,000 war machine the enemies have. I also threw on this buff, which just increases cavalry attack, and this one increases the chance of them going straight to the enemy, well, through their defense kind of way. You see this peak status preview. If you press it, it's going to tell you once she's maxed out, like maxed out in, upgrades, it's going to end up being a 70.10% plus a 25% of 1,000 war machines. You go over here. The second build is going to give me up to 42% just with it. And then the last one will give me 21% chance of that happening. Just going straight to the crossbowman. The easiest one to obtain. Right now, the event of Gargoyle. Most kingdoms start out with the event of Gargoyle. Once you kill a Gargoyle, it's going to give you a loot of Gargoyle. Let me see if I have one. On this castle I do. So if you go down here, you'll see loots of Gargoyle. You open them up, you get one per thing. So in this one I have 3 Rhinoc shards. If you go down, Rhinoc, this is easiest for free players. It's the easiest way to upgrade your infantry attack, infantry defense. So right now I have them up to 15.16% infantry attack and defense. I also have infantry attack for 1.52%. I almost have them up to phase 1. And it's peak stats, 34%. And 34% again. Which, is pretty good for just starting, whatever. What I typically do is I use the Manham on the walls. Right now I have my two best ones because I'm about to go to bed. I am shielded though, that's just in case I oversleep it. Another thing about heroes is the way you get the books. Most people don't start this until like later in the game when they realize they need them. So you go down to hero skills. That's why I like having a mouse, by the way. Hero skills. This is all the skills you have, essentially. And it's going to show you all the pages you have. Now if you go down further and you acquire skill books, you can buy them. Again, I showed this in my 51-minute video, but I actually played the events. I actually did everything. Go over to exchange. You'll see you have ashes up here. There's one ash I have. You can exchange them by dismantling the ones you don't want, which is why this all looks all neat and tidy. I already dismantled everything. I dismantled up to 200 shards. Now, if you go down to incinerate, and you say, if I want to incinerate these two things, it's going to give me 2 ashes. And say if you click on one full book, it's 10 ashes. So something to think about. You know, I got most of these through the, what's it called? Exchanging. Now, I did get Ren. You can get Ren for free very easily. The other easiest one is Dekel. Alright, the reason I don't have him maxed out, not maxed out, but Star 5 is because I dismantled his shards. So if you go down to the Hall of Heroes, go over to Exchange Heroes, and feel free to pause this video. I'm just talking quick because I literally just said all this for a straight hour. So Ren, he's one of the featured ones. Every day at reset, you'll be able to buy 10 more of these if you have the shards. As you can see, I spent them on Rafe. So if you go down to dismantle shards, you can dismantle the ones you don't want. For example, if I didn't want him, I can have 450 shards. I can come over here and buy 1. So that's why I did with Dekel, because I knew I didn't really need him, because I got her through the elf privileges. So another quick thing I showed was in troops. If you press, just a quick little tip, if you press the question mark, it's going to tell you what that particular troop type is good at. Now if you go back one, the spearmen have better attack. Even a level 19 castle, their attack is better than the shieldmen. So that's something to look at. Also, keep in mind archers, good at defense. If you go back one. Now this one I have basically the same defense-ish. It's going to be at 89. 88, so it's going to be a tad bit better. Because this one gives you a defense buff when defending. Well, actually, that's for attack, though. Anyways, you guys get what I'm saying. War Machine cannons are really good at attacking buildings. Trust me, they do a crap ton of damage when you attack with a building. So you go down to a Shin Path. A Shin Path will give you, let's see if I have any here. It will give you these skill chests. It will give you, I'd say it's a fair amount for every day. Rafe. It also gives you a ton of resources, as I showed over here. I had 30 of them just yesterday from that event. Give me 4.5 million lumber and wood, and then you can do the math on how much iron and silver that is. Silver, I believe it showed like 180k ish. Damn page, get out of here. So now you go down to daily quests. Oh, by the way, if you're just starting out and say you have to be level 16 to play the Shen Paths, you can use other alliances' castles to play that event with. So I highly recommend you guys do it. Again, it's a bunch of free stuff. So you go down to daily quests. You go down to quests. You move over to daily. If you do these down here, it will give you points. That'll go up to here. Each one of these chests gives you a little something something. Like I said, this one's summon spells. It's free summon spells. Why not take advantage of it? The fourth one gives you advanced summon spells, which are 10 times better in my opinion. Bronze chest gives you stuff. Also, make sure you're collecting your Alliance active level. Right now we're at level 3 for today. Yesterday's was level 5. Make sure you're collecting this. It's free stuff. Like, why not? And then events. In events, and a lot of events, I actually forgot to mention this in the last video I made. In events, again, you have to be one of those active players to actually like rank in them, since everyone spins. They will often, let me see if I can find any. I need events maybe. I'm not sure if I will find any. I'm going way back in time. System or ooh. I'm thinking it's actually in system. But anyways, the events will give you shards, it will give you gems, it's going to give you a bunch of stuff that's going to prove to be useful. Marth, this little thing, it doesn't give you much, but still, it's something. Warplay, when I played it, it actually gave me a Raphe shard. And Dragon's Challenge, that's just for resources and stuff. That's also how you get Dakel for basically free. Alright, well, let me view it. Man, I'm trying to think. Monster hits. If you go down your monster reports, it's going to give you basic knowledge potions every single time. If you hit like 200 monsters, which I easily do, I know we have a bunch of members that actually reach up to 200. That is basically used to upgrade your heroes. So if you go back, you can upgrade basic knowledge potion. Again, it's free if you're actively online a lot. I know definitely during this quarantine, you know, some people on here almost all day. You know, it's just a little something to look into. Do it while you can. And then that's all of my list. I'm trying to think about what else I actually said. Oh yeah, I also said this: a kingdom has called a truce is all bullshit because you're not allowed to build. Why aren't you allowed to build? Ooh, it ticks me off. Also, if you go to create team, this is some of the rewards that you'll get. Just some of them. You get a ton. It's extremely useful. You even get speed ups from it. I showed you guys hero skills. Right. I almost forgot. Same with mating the walls. How you equip heroes. Go down, you press the building you want to assign it to, and then assign. Like, I have this chick, which gives me... Once I find her... 2.35% on yield. To equip it, down here shows 2.35% on resource tiles, which is essentially all of these. I will eventually upgrade her, but she is not on my, important list, you could say. Same with this. Darius actually goes in technology research, by the way. Just a warning. And I have him in infantry. I need to... And make sure you're using your free one of these too. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I just said everything I said in that 15-minute video in about 20 minutes or less. Man, there's no way I covered that much in just... I mean, I guess I can show you guys assist. There's also this guy that increases the training amount. And then this guy that increases marching speed towards monsters. Again, I don't really use them. I'd use Kanta. Is that how you say his name? Kanta. I mean, I'd use him just because he increases the mount training. But other than that, guys, that's gonna be it. I love you guys. Peace out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me in game or leave a comment down below. If you guys have any video ideas, let me know in the comments. Before I go, I'll show you guys some battle reports for the day. These two are my best hits of the day. Basically what happened was there's 413,000 people. This is a city event, so no one died. So 413,000, I won this battle. I was shocked I won because I thought the 413,000 would act like a big meat shield. And yeah, this one's a good hit, and then also the one above it. Oh, wrong one. I need Mary. They had 195k. I wounded 130k of them. I only lost 14. Again, like these weren't their best troops either. Like, it was a bunch of just throw in there. But I just figured since the amount they had in there, I'd possibly lose. But I didn't, and I was fucking happy as hell. I gained over 1 million kills in just under an hour. Alright guys, with that being said, I love you guys. Peace out, and be safe. See